Now, you knew this was going to come up. Yesterday, the House leadership criticized you or wanted to clarify your position on right to work and issues of that nature. Do you want to go on record and
Yeah,
say
sure.
say your position on right to work?
I thought it was pretty interesting because they were arguing that leadership is about protecting the interests of a political party. I disagree with that. I think excessive partisanship is the problem, not the answer. And Republican leadership followed Butch Otter, making the biggest mistakes of its administration. So first big mistake is that Otter tried to raise gas taxes and registration fees during the worst economic downturn in our lifetimes. And in fact, the House leaders were floor sponsors for that bill. Then they also stood by while Butch Otter cut education, first time in Idaho history, cut it by 7.5%. As president of the Common Interest, I helped lead the successful effort to defeat Butch Otter's gas tax and registration fee hikes, and I've opposed the cuts to education. I've done that because I think we've got to put the needs of everyday citizens first, not the interests of political parties. I think that's how we make government by the people again, and that's the kind of leadership I'm offering. That's why I'm running for governor.
Okay, but I have to pin you down on this, and you can refuse to answer if you'd like. What is your personal feeling on right to work?
Well, for one thing, I don't think the governor's platform is a place to advance personal feelings. I think it is a place to think about what's in the interests of everyday Idahoans. We have 1.5 million people that we need to think about.
Right.
And there, I've met with organized labor. I have made no commitment to try to repeal right to work. And interestingly, most labor leaders have not asked for that. My approach has been throughout is to follow the principle that the founding fathers articulated, which was that one of the best indicators of wise policy is broad and diverse support. On that principle is erected the whole structure of checks and balances. The idea is that only those solutions that attract broad and diverse support should be able to make it through. Solutions that only attract narrow factional support should get hung up somewhere along the line. And so that's the approach I've taken in my discussions with organized labor. I said, I'm going to come to you proactively to hear the best of your ideas. I'm going to have an ear for ideas that you have that if everyday Idahoans understood, they'd say, yeah, that'd be good for Idaho. But I'm also going to take that approach with competing constituencies. I want to understand their best ideas, and if they've got arguments against what you're saying, I want to hear those. I want those as fully and fairly represented. And then those things that can attract broad and diverse support, that's what I'm going to champion. And I said, so to labor leaders, I said, so the best ideas that you've got, I'm going to be your most effective champion, but ideas that won't attract broad and diverse support, I'm not going to advocate. And that's the conversation that I've had with everybody, organized labor, teachers, business leaders, and I'm grateful that I'm getting diverse support in this campaign and contributions from workers and teachers and from business leaders because they recognize that's the kind of leadership we need right now in Idaho.